spread with you? If I'm Gucci, I'm handing zone, inside zone. I know squad line, yeah. Looks on, here we go. Here he goes. He shifts it over last second. Okay, I like it. But the KO lights up and knocks it free for Christian Kirk. That's why you get those KOs. Yes, 5 of them. Talking about Cole on that defense. That's a big time swat away because Gucci, that was a laser. Put the KOs there, lights up, boom, gets it out of his hands. This is a tough spot. Looks like he's going to go. I think I agree with it. There's so much time left. And it's a good play.
4th and 2 for Cole, 24-21. Can he keep this drive alive with 4:12 left in the game, up by 3? Splits Thomas off the bunch. Brunel back to pass. He has a man wide open, and that's Calvin Johnson. And Calvin Johnson looking like Steve Biscuit off to the races, to the end zone. It's a 2-score lead for the 29-year-old.
The biggest thing about that play right there is the fact that he did not highball it. Sometimes a lot of people are such in the habit of highballing every pass. The fact that he just free-formed it and threw him up the field, it allowed him to get that great rack animation. Sometimes if you highball, you get the animation where you end up getting caught from behind. But right there, he did a great job of just free-forming and racking it right to the end zone.
And not to mention, Ty, he was in, but he ran a seam route. You're expecting him to run bubble gum, and so take a look back at the play. He ran cover 4 match, but he made up that outside solo receiver. Perfect play call, what the adjustment that Gucci had on the field. That seam route is going to fly every time.
And then you see Cole over deep there. Takes a deep breath, knows he's comfortable, up 2 possessions. Yeah, I mean, Cole, his bunch is simple, but it's been effective, right? Gucci, I think, overthinking it a little bit, trying to do too much. C-Rock can find the coverage, big time touchdown.
Here's CeeDee Lamb. To the 49-yard line. Game not over yet. He scored pretty early here in the 4th quarter, TD, but for Big Gucci, getting into the end zone before the 2-minute warning will go a long way to his hopes.
Yeah, it's critical. Plenty of time, but like you said, we know Gucci can light it up quickly. You just can't make a mistake. Nice dot there. The thing you know about Gucci is he can light it up quickly, but he can also, be a little bit crazy with it sometimes, right? So you don't want to get into a situation where you're throwing picks, you're throwing some bad reads, but it's looking good so far here.
6 catches, 130. The Oklahoma product. He's put Terrell Davis out empty backfield now for Lamar. Pressure off the edge. Tries to get rid of it. That one almost a D-line pick.
Oh, wow. And that was a great point. We talked about, we saw Den say at halftime, if you get those pick artists on your outside linebackers, that time was a D-lineman, so probably difficult to get there, but good pressure out of that dollar defense, gets home.
2nd down for Gucci over the middle. Tight coverage, and a nice throw and a big catch for Christian Kirk, the $17 million man. Picks up 9.5.
You see Cole immediately pinch his line, right? He does not want to get up an inside zone here, but he will anyway.
And and will give up plenty more, as he needed to pick up about half a yard. He got 12.
And this is where Gucci's going to be careful, right? He likes to try to quick shot, throw, high throw, run quickly.
As the defense collapses, Terrell Reeves on the sack. You see this hurry up offense. Gucci trying to get in the end zone quickly. How impressive has the user been from Cole today? 2nd and 11. Over the middle, there's Fred Valetnikoff to the 8-yard line. He'll get 32-37 to count.
Yeah, super aggressive on the defense, and that's where he gets the chat, right? He says, I feel most confident in my defense, right? This takes on all the routes, force him to check it down. Your goal in that situation, that's a big win. We're in the top 37 down here in the red zone where the field shrinks. Gucci's got to find the end zone. You're going to cook something up.
We throw the Gronk, pass to the pickoff, and Florent with the interception. And could that have sealed Cole $25,000 and a spot in San Francisco? 3 interceptions for this defense.
Wow, Lamar Jackson folds for Gucci. That was open. The bench pivot corner route was open, and Lamar just sailed it, completely overthrew it, and Cole's there with Jason Rush to make the interception. Wow.
That was a touchdown, TD. What happened here? Was that a bad click on?
Yeah, it's a bad click on. Yeah, it might have been more of a bad click on than an oversail, but Lamar, I think he overthought. He tried to stop and catch it, and just completely messed up the user. Wow, because that looked like a walking touchdown for Gronk. Unbelievable turn of events.
Tyler, are you feeling that mush energy?
Yeah, I'm getting pretty sad over here.
I got the right side of the flags. It's a first down as we're under 2 to play. How about the 29-year-old? Where are my Chargers fans? Stand up for your man. Cole looks primed to take home that $25K and a spot to play dead in San Fran. Still one time out from Big Gucci, but it's looking dire.
Cole is just so impressive, right? We know he's 29 years old, but to do these type of things, it's really your first, now it's being the second event, but just, you can see it just doesn't, no pressure gets to him. It just always seems so chill and cool and calm and collected.
And remember, he put a good fight against Henry. I mean, he was not that far away from winning that game.
I think he's capping a little bit. I can't really tell what he's saying.
He's looking for respect, is what he's saying.
He wants
respect. Put some respect on my name.
He's saying, stop calling this bubblegum offense. He's saying, I'm legit. I want some respect on my name. I like it. I love it. This is the fire I love to see.
But Ty, what's this all up? You want to watch? You try to get better at getting that off. Watch this game and go see how he uses it every single time. That was both preparation coming in and skill on the sticks.
100%. 1,000%. You talk about the offense, say what you want. It's his defense, like you just pointed out. His user ability over the middle of the field is impressive. And to be honest, this year it's pretty tough to get some good lurks over the middle, right? People bet Madden careers, I'm not going to win. I like this. He's got that chip on his shoulder. When we talk about, say what you want with the offense, it's the defense. That right there. Bo Jackson in the middle of the field, Brian Dawkins in the middle of the field. He's been flawless using all these runs.
Take a shot over the top of Christian Kirk. And that one will be knocked free. 2nd and 10 for Gucci.
And you can see it setting in here for Gucci. He knows his Madden season is about to come to an end. But you gotta tip our hats to Gucci. Very impressive Madden season, very consistent. Multiple events he made, just falls short of the goal.
Offside. My Lord. Freddie B trying to pick that one out of the air. He got thrown to the ground. Woodson out coverage. 10 seconds left. And how fitting for this game to end for Cole with a defensive sack. 3 interceptions, a couple sacks. The run defense found some momentum late. And for Cole in his lineup in the victory formation, it's Nini's and Chi-Chi's. 25K richer. Cole is on to the quarterfinals.
The most unlikely story of the year in the Madden world continues on. He's going to San Francisco, and he's got a date with Dez.
Might say he has a date with density. We'll see if he can cash in on that. He's going to cash in with a victory. He is 31-21 over Big Gucci. Todd, the defense set it all up. The offense, again, I think it is fair. Cole was sitting there and saying, stop calling him bubblegum. It's not like he's run these halfback swings 30 times. I think he ran 3 the entire game. The rest of the time, it was good reads and it was great adjustments for what Gucci was doing defensively.
Oh, completely fair. You can tell he's prepared. You call this offense whatever you want to call it. He knows the reads by heart. He knows the play calls. He's very smart with his decision making, but it's really bad defense that does the job, right? His lurking ability over the middle is so phenomenal. His user skill is amazing.
I see the green from user. You know he's going to talk about the mush, but we'll get there in a second. First, we got to bring the man Bloom for a little bit of respect on his name. He's $25,000 richer and a quarterfinalist here in the Ultimate Madden Bowl. Let's bring in Cole. Cole, congratulations, my friend. Great to talk to you once again. I want to talk about your defense, man, because I was so impressed with what you were able to do with your user. Talk to me a little bit about where that defensive instinct comes from and how much pressure that takes off you when you're able to force turnovers.
It takes a lot of pressure. I mean, I'll be honest, I know I've been playing with Colts for like 3 weeks straight. That was like a game on the PlayStation, by the way. I didn't even play these games, so I can play the PlayStation today. But I know when it takes pressure, I have to know exactly what play it is. I know when it's early, you want to do a quick completion. I knew that was the play. And then the red zone, if you get to it, you score it, it's only passing touchdown. And you wouldn't even go to it again. I played a lot of people that are very good in bunch, and I know when it's in that spot, that is the route. And I just ran over there, took it away. Play something else good for him, but I mean, I know where we gotta go.
Cole, man, congrats. You're moving on. You're moving to your first live event, man. I heard you chirping, talking crazy. I love it. I love the energy. I love the chip that it seems like you have on your shoulder. I mean, you're kind of talking about how people call this stuff bubble gum. We know where the bubble gum comes from. This goofy guy right here next to me. Tell him how you really feel about being labeled as bubble gum.
Yeah, so like, I don't know where bubble gum comes from.
Why is it so derogatory, though? Why do y'all take bubble gum? It's so derogatory.
No, it's because it's derogatory, because you're acting like I can't pass. Y'all say just blitz him. You can't make a read. You can't do this. He just wants to stay around and die.
I ain't been calling plays. I couldn't have said that.
I'm just saying. You call it bubble gum. I pass as good as anybody. I got an auto motion play that I work out of a lot, and that's it. I threw the balls that good 2 or 3 times. It's just that play. I call it a one bubble against, I think, class maybe. Like, I pass the ball a bunch just because I don't snap verticals. I just don't know why it's like bubble. Like, I'm not a triple option.
Hey, Cole, look, at the end of the day, look, brother, listen, you came to me, you said, usually, you saw my game, put some respect on it. And I don't know if you know this, but me and Bugs, we roll with you this game,
Yeah,
we roll with you. It's only one person up here that didn't ride with you, and don't worry, he coming next. You can address him however you want to address him. But I heard you say, at the end of the day, people putting their whole careers and betting themselves, their whole careers against you. Like, it's for real. It's crazy how they're going against you and how you just keep stepping up game after game. And I just want to know, how do you feel about when people are not putting their respect on your name? Like Ty, the guy that's right to your left.
It's like, I mean, I've got respect for people. It's just, I guess, like, I'm cool with it. I typically don't care, but I guess when you've heard it on the broadcast, like, enough times, I was just like, something just changed, and I'm just over it. I never even figured out. It's entertainment, but I get it, but I'm as good as anybody. And I can come out of this side. That's great. He's obviously can be me, but I can definitely be him. And I can do this. I didn't believe I could do this until after the interview.
And one more thing, though.
I realized.
One more thing. When you was playing that game, Ty was feeling like, because you was running bunch, he was like, you got to get back to the bubble gum. That's what got you. And I was like, hold on.
But I think the bubble gum is good.
I
think the bubble gum is good, too. The bubblegum is good. That's why he likes the motion Z-spot for Arena. It's a good play. Get him, Cole. I'm not saying.
No, they're both good. It's just the spots where I need to use them. And the time defense he was playing, he's taking away a big route out of my chest. So I just didn't want to risk it in big spots. And I just wanted to save my really good play for him. For that type of defense, like, Bunch is better than stuff. Like, what he was trying to do, Bunch is better than stuff. I was trying to throw the flag stuff every play because the way he had set up. So, this Bunch is better than that defense.
Yeah, cool. Congrats. I think we all have gained your respect. You know, maybe we don't do it first because that's what happens. New player on the scene, you're not too sure, right? But I think you gained everyone's respect now with how tough you are. Just talk about next week. You know, the plans against Dez, your first live event in person.
Gotta go look at some stuff to get ready for this. I'm just excited to go to California. You know, every win, everything's just been so much fun and just, you know, icing on the cake. I never thought I'd be at this point. So, I mean, if I lost this game, I wasn't going to be upset. I was going to be proud of myself that I made 9 balls. And I'm excited to play this. It's great. And it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, Cole, I can tell you, I can't wait to meet you and hang out with you a little bit in person in Cali. Enjoy this win a little bit, and we will see you next week in the quarterfinals. Ladies and gentlemen, we got plenty to talk about after the break. In this wild second game of the day, we will look at some highlights, we'll talk to Dez, and we will preview our final game of the day. It's all coming up. About that time. Madden 23 Ultimate Manifold, $250,000 top prize.
It's showtime, guys. I cannot wait.
From the top, he's got it!
The guy has everything for the belt. No one's the two-time belt winner.
The youngest Madden champion ever.
That's right. The guy not only is built for this moment, he's going to make history.
Tough.
know it now. 31-21, Cole takes down Big Gucci and makes his way to the Bay Area for the live quarterfinals. 31-21 defense. Take a look at some highlights from this game. Bring in the guys. T. Davis, one great user, and Burrows, a user. This game, again, tale of two halves. The first half, explosive on offense, but the first touchdown with a defensive one, quite the work from Cole.
That's a really good work right there by Cole Holmes to be able to work that pass. And keyed in on that Gucci's favorite route combination out of that PA play. And he was able to just jump that slant and take it to the house. And you saw Gucci was able to start running the ball and really slow things down and put some pressure on that dollar defense.
And it was a real back and forth game. You saw Gucci, when he first got his first 2 stops, he wasn't running the ball. He says, you know what, Cole, you're not going to come out here and scream at me out this dollar. I'm not going to deal with this pressure. A lot of times these guys, they be stubborn. I'm going to send 5 out. I'm going to be cute. I'm not going to run the ball. But Gucci said, let me get myself back in this ball game and hit this ball off. And that really gave Cole problems. But Cole was able to just coming up with big play after big play. As you see right here, 4 for 5. I don't know what Gucci user was doing to, because he knew the running back was not manned up, and he just left him wide open for an easy first down conversion. Right here, Cole just playing smart football, taking the 3. A lot of people would have been pressing this situation to get 7, but right here, Cole testing his instincts. You heard him say, hey, I know what you're going to. I played coach plenty of times in this situation, and this right here is just a hot dot. Another big play on 4th and 2, coming up with big play after big play. That's how you win big games, and that's how you know he's ready for the match role.
Oh, he's more than ready. The way he played, the composure that he's showing in each game, going back to last tournament with his composure in that game against Henry and the game against Clemens, he just showed he's here, he belongs on this stage. He's really showing himself and trying to show you guys, you know what? I got a chip on my shoulder, y'all gonna respect me.
Cole with an absolutely dominant defensive performance on his way to a 31-21 win. Books and User, let's be clear, there were many plays in this game. This was not one of those games with one play decided it, but man, Cole's pick in the 4th quarter, this was sort of the thing that changed the entire complex game and got him this win.
And the pick was a big play to change the concept that won the game. But another play, he had plenty big 4th down conversions. We look at this play right here, it's 4th and 2. You're kind of looking, this is right after that interception. He comes to 4th and 2, and he's like, a lot of people say, hey, punt, that's a lot of time left. But he's being smart. He's thinking about the clock management. He's like, if I get stopped, it's okay. I cannot get milked out this game, so I'm going to go for it right here. And as you see, it's a smart play call to do, but
oh yeah, it was a great play call. It was a simple route combination that he had right here. He kind of just motioned out his outside bunch receiver, and he had him on a motion slant. And what he did was he had this slot receiver right here on the street to just push back the zones. He pushed back those zones, and then once he started to push back the zones, he had his slant. And he really just kind of reading the field, quick read to the street, and then reading from right to left. And just following the route combination straight from right to left. And what he's looking for is my drag or my slant open. And then he's looking over the top. If that C-route wins, he's staring it down. And he did a great job of just banging it right over the top and not highballing.
yeah, and what happened was, Gucci came out here and ran match defense, and all these guys are supposed to be in the drop zone 4. But what happens, Cole, what Gucci does, he mans up this guy right here. He mans up that 4th guy. He says, hold on, let me man him up. And Cole just ran the perfect route combination as we go ahead and let this play run out. Back and make a read. And right here, this is what happens when you try to run that cover 4 match, but you man up that solo side receiver. Let me tell you what's going to happen right here. You're going to get barbecue chicken with that C route when you're manned up and you leave this guy in this situation. And what happened with Gucci User, he's trying to play the middle of the field, hoping that that C route isn't called. This is a perfect play call by Cole Bolts right here on 4th and 2 that pretty much sealed this game and busted wide open.
Yeah, that drag and that slant really held his user and stopped him in the middle of the field. And like you see here, he just did a great job. That was the biggest thing to me. The fact that he did not highball that, and he made sure to free form and racket and get the perfect animation. A lot of times, like I said before, people get locked in on throwing those high balls, and we just forget, you know what, let's go back to classic Madden, just throwing a regular pass and get the end zone.
Yeah, sometimes that high ball, everybody's a little high ball happy. We've seen it come to bite some players here in the Ultimate Madden. But let's take a look at our updated bracket and show you where we stand going into our final game of day number 2. Cole knows who he's playing. He's going to be taking on Dez in San Francisco in less than a week. We'll fill out that final spot in the quarterfinals with this game coming up between Clef and Gibbs. I know everybody at home has been waiting for this game. I know I have, but before we get there, I've got to find out a little bit from the man who's going to be taking on Cole, because, well, I think he saw some stuff that he can take some notes on. bring back Dez, because this game was wild, and I feel like we need the three of us, the four of us can break down the game all we want, but we need the person who's going to play him. Dez, give me just some quick initial reaction to what Cole's win said about the player you're going to be playing in the Bay Area next week.
I mean, yeah, he's right, though. I mean, we all got to stop saying, you know, he's off-netted, he's bubblegum. I mean, he's earned his stripes. I mean, he took down Clef, he's taken down Gucci, almost beat Henry in the semifinal last tournament. I think the biggest thing that won him the game was his user. I mean, he got the user pick 6 on the first play of the game, and then when it was 24-21 in the red zone, he got the user pick that, I mean, that user pick was unbelievable. He read exactly what he was going to do. I mean, his user single-handedly won him the game. That's 2 turnovers, 7 points, or 14 points, actually.
And as somebody who is such a good passer as you are, Des, when you see somebody user like that, is that something you're taking notes on and trying to make sure that you maybe work away from your tendencies and try to avoid some of those easy interceptions?
Yeah, and you know, Jimmy's a really good passer too, but the thing is, what made Bolt's user so well is like even on that last pick to his user, he started on the right. You know, we have all of the identifiability, you know, free and beat. His user started on the right, and right when the ball was snapped, he disguised his user. He ran all the way back to the left. He started on the right, worked all the way back to the left, got the pick, and like it's just so hard to read his user. And I think that's really what won the game.
And as you heard him after his interview, he says, hey, put some respect on my name. I can beat anybody. Dez can beat me, but I can beat him. How does it feel when you know you're playing an opponent who's not afraid of you? Even though you already won the belt, proving that you can win, he's saying, hey, man, I'm not worried about the stage. I'm not worried about the lights, and I'm not afraid of Dez.
That really doesn't affect me because I have that same confidence as well. You know, in this game, especially in Madden, you gotta have confidence, even if it's fake. Like, oh, I'm not saying it's not fake. I'm not saying it's not fake, but
it sounds like you did. Hey, Sam, stand on it, man.
But in Madden, you gotta be confident, no matter, and especially everything in life, you gotta be confident. So I mean, he thinks he can beat me. I think the same thing back. I can beat him.
Hey, Des, we've seen Cole kind of run, you know, not the bubble anymore. We've seen him run the wide trips in the trio, but he can also run bunch. Do you prefer to have him run bunch on you or the other stuff like this? I feel like he got the night reps first bunch this year, so what would you prefer him to run more on you?
You know, his bunch combos are really unique. He likes to utilize, like, spreading the field with, like, the curl routes, like, the double slants. So, like, yes, I play bunch many times, but his bunch is so unorthodox. So it's kind of confusing. I'm gonna watch this game, see what he likes to do versus what he likes to do versus certain looks on certain downs, so I can see what I can see. I need to see more of it.
Dez, man, you kind of mentioned earlier when we had you at halftime, you kind of talked about how Cole is a lot older than you and stuff like that. We have in this matchup, in this live event, you're the youngest player, he's the oldest player in the event. How does it feel to be going into a game against an older guy like that? Are you kind of looking at it, let me go ahead and pop one of these old heads? So, like, what's kind of your mindset in that?
So that's kind of wild. I mean, every time I make these events, I feel like I'm kind of putting on for the young culture. You know, a lot of like my followers, they're all young. You know, they're all teenagers, 16, 18 years old. So anytime I can put on, especially if it's an older player, that's really an honor. Really.
Hey, kids, when you roll up out of here, man, you know, obviously I'm not the mush no more. You got the mush right beside you. You see what he's doing to everybody, man. He's taking them out one by one. The question is, when you go to the live event, are you going to personally go to the time and say, look, man, I don't know what type of movie you got going on, but I just need you not to pick this.
Hey, wait, hold on. I'm the one that picked Dez back in Madden Day in the summer.
TM's been rocking with me since literally before the season even started, before anyone really knew who I was. So, you know, he wants to pin me, go ahead. So that's my boy.
Hey, don't do that, because we've seen plenty of people go, hey, the bush can't hurt me, and then they get hurt by the bush. Before we let you go and enjoy the rest of your evening, give us a little bit about what you're looking forward to in this Kid versus Clef matchup to close out day 2.
Yeah, no, this is the matchup of the night, main event. You know, 2 vets in the game, 2 legends in the game, going up in the first round. I think this game